the palm of his hand. He will uphold you. He will hold you in his arms. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He's gonna uphold you. He'll never leave. Neither will he forsake you. He'll be there to comfort you.
It's Friday Night Live with Tankard.
That's right, cousin. Let's go, sir. Turn it up.
Get ready, set, let's go.
Yes, sir. Come on. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night.
Yeah.
It's Friday night with Tankard. It's Friday night. It's Friday night.
Yeah.
It's Friday night.
What?
It's Friday night
Come
with
on.
Tankard. It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night.
Yes, sir.
It's Friday night with Tankard. It's Friday night.
Come on.
It's Friday night. It's Friday Night Live. It's Friday night with Tankard. With Tankard.
Come on.
With Tankard. With Tankard.
Yeah.
With Tankard.
Hey, welcome to Friday Night Live. I am your host, Kat Carter. Oh my goodness, I have been waiting for this show. How long have I been waiting for this show? Oh my gosh. If you all are here tonight, one of my favorite artists, I've known him way back in the early 2000s when I was a gospel announcer. That's how I found out about him. Pastor Ben Tankard is in the house. OMG. Okay, so wait. So I'm not going to talk too long because I want to get him on here because we only have an hour and you know how fast an hour goes. And I just really want to pick his brains. Are you all excited? Okay. So just in case y'all don't know who Ben Tankard is, I'm just going to say a little something, but okay, all right. So he's a former pro basketball player. Did you all know he flies airplanes? I'll be all in his page. Yeah. Reality TV dad, musician, and pastor. Tank has done it all. Ben Tankard, known as the Godfather of gospel jazz in this music scene, is the genre's best artist producer of all time, earning several gold and platinum records and awards during his critically acclaimed career. Y'all ready? Please welcome to Friday Night Live, Pastor Ben Tankard.
Oh, you are so kind. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. My gosh.
I've been waiting as fast as I can for the night, so I want to get my selfie with you. So come on. Thank you so much for having me. We're going to have so much fun tonight. Love you guys so much.
Yes, sir. It is an honor to have you here. And I have all of these questions. I have 500,000 questions, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Is that okay with you?
Oh, let's rock and roll, girl. Let's rock and roll.
You ready? All right. Okay. When people hear your name, what do you hope they think first? Musician, athlete, father, producer, or man of faith?
Well, I didn't do basketball long enough for anybody to care. I got injured and cut my first year.
I'm so
So I
sorry.
so I'm the only one that has memories of my pro basketball career. So when you hear Ben Tankard, what comes to mind? There, we all have a life that we would like, to be remembered by. But and there's also that Google life too. So
Yes.
Google life is when you Google a person, no matter what they think of themselves, when you Google them, what the rest of the world usually pops up first. And so I'm known as a musician. I am known as a modern day David. When David played, evil spirits left. He could play and demons would leave. And I just believe that same anointing is on me. I just believe when you put on one of Ben Tankard's CDs and just get quiet before the Lord,
Yes.
things happen. And
Yes.
that's
I
my
believe
goal.
too.
I am a pastor. I am a pilot. I am a father, a grandfather. Yeah, I am a reality TV dad. I am an investor. We have over 200 properties we have invested in. We take investing serious.
Wow.
Uh, and, we do a lot of things. I'm a Renaissance man. I've got more jobs, Kat, than career day at a HBCU. Come on.
I'm a
But,
graduate of HBCU.
but what I'm known for primarily is the music, and everything else is a spinoff.
Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. What is something people assume about you that is completely wrong?
Oh, that's such a good question. Two things. Some people think I can sing. Child, please. There's two people in the world can't sing. Me and Kirk Franklin. I'm the only. I'm the only one that will admit it. He's still trying. But Kirk is that's my guy. That's my guy. I just posted something yesterday.
I saw it.
Kind of went viral. It's just to kind of get people off my friend. Kirk has been nominated so many times for Stellars and won so many awards, but this year he is the host, and this is not his first time. This is maybe fifth or sixth time hosting. Anyway, there are a lot of comments like, I'm tired of seeing Kirk Franklin at the top. Give somebody else a chance, and he be doing too much. And I just kind of got tired of it. And I made a post that said, really, Kirk has drawn attention, whether you like all of his songs or not. Kirk has drawn attention to our industry that we would not have had
Yeah.
had we not had a Pied Piper of his caliber that got big enough in the eyes of the world to where they could even cast a glance in our direction. And so him hosting the show, I think it's very smart because it allows CBS, NBC, BT, all these networks, they hear Kirk Franklin is associated with it. There's no debate. Automatically, they will air the show. But, of course, anybody can host a show. There's so much talent out. You can just get an influencer. But will they attract the eyeballs to get?
That's the question, right?
That's the question. And so I kind of placed that in a post, and I don't know if I overdid it or not, but people are really chatting about it today.
I'm gonna check it out when I get off and see what else they see.
Who do you think he is?
All right. Who were the artists and musicians that shaped your sound growing up?
Well, I can't say they shaped my sound growing up because I was grown when I was gifted to play. I was a musician in the band. I was a tuba player. That was the only music I knew as a kid. I played tuba in the band, played a little bit of drums in the band, but mainly I was playing basketball. 6'6" in the sixth grade. Everybody, you 2 feet taller than everybody. They're like, you better play basketball, boy.
Basketball is it, right?
Yeah, so that's what I was kind of concentrating on. And I didn't get into the keyboard playing until the NBA didn't work out. I got injured and I got cut. And I went to church. The minister prayed for my hands, and I began to play. The first night I played like a professional musician. It's just the anointing of God came over me. And I started playing just like you hear me playing on my CDs today, Kat. I played that same night. The first night the same
Wow.
way. And so I can't say anybody shaped my style because God
It was the
delivered it.
Lord. Mm-hmm.
He delivered it to me already finished. He
Mm-hmm.
delivered
Mm-hmm.
it to me as a God-given gospel jazz gift. He just said, "Here, now what are you going to do with it?" So I had to walk it out over the years. I had to walk out recording. I had to walk out people not accepting it. I had to walk it out with gospel folks thinking I was too jazzy, and then the jazz club saying I was too gospel. And so there being a season when at first when nobody embraced me, and I had to get
Mm-hmm.
a job as a dog catcher for 5 years to keep food on the table while I'm
Wow.
trying to get the music off the ground. But God, but now he's transformed me from a dog catcher into a demon chaser. Come on now.
That's good. That's real good. All right. What do you think makes instrumental music capable of telling a story without words?
Very, very good question. It's because nothing is sometimes more powerful than something. I'll say that again because it kind of needs to sink in. Sometimes nothing is more powerful than something. Zero does have a value.
Mm-hmm.
Even nothing is there, something is there. If you don't believe zero has a value, add a zero to your salary
Ooh,
or two
that
zeros
would be nice, actually.
or three zeros.
No, that would really be nice.
In fact, the more zeros you add, it's actually more
More
powerful to add
value.
zero
Mm-hmm.
than any other number. Come on now. And
That's good.
so when there's instrumental and there's an absence of lyrics and singing, there's no lyrics or singing to drive your mind into thinking something that you really don't need to be thinking right now. Maybe you need to be thinking something totally different.
Yeah.
And if there's nothing there and the music is just a pad, it's just a backdrop, it becomes a backdrop for or a portrait for your creativity. And then you fill in the gaps with your thoughts. So that's what makes Ben Tankard's career so big. It's the absence of the singing. It's the absence of the lyrics because whoever's listening to it fills in the gaps. And I have to be number one because they voted for themselves when they voted for me.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes. 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 That was good. That zero, the way you talked about zero, that'll preach. I mean, I never really thought of it like that. You keep adding up zeros, it adds value.
Yeah.
Wow.
Small things are powerful. If you don't think small things are powerful, think about this. Big doors swing on small hinges. Those hinges are held in place by tiny screws.
They are.
If you don't think small is powerful, you let a small yellow jacket or bee get loose in your car at 80 miles an hour.
Woo.
Totally change not just your ride, but the ride for everybody in the car, and sometimes the ride for the people on the other side of the interstate. Come on now, all from a
Yeah.
microscopic bee,
Little bitty bee. Mhm.
itty bitty bee that got cut loose in your car. So don't tell me small is not big. Sometimes
Yes.
less is more.
Yes. Was there a defining project or album that changed your career trajectory?
The first one, all keyed up, all keyed up. I did it in my garage in 1988, and I didn't have a record deal, of course, because nobody had ever heard of gospel jazz. I was working at a music store as a keyboard demonstrator, so I was able to buy music equipment half price with my employee discount. So I was able to develop a home studio, and I did my first recording in my garage, and and I printed up 500 cassettes, and made it to Memphis to the Church of God in Christ National Convention. And I was there peddling my tapes for $5, girl. And I
Wow.
was selling them like hotcakes.
Hot cake.
People had never heard instrumental before. And this is what's so funny, Kat. I didn't put my picture on the cover of the cassette. It was just a picture of some keys. Piano
Did you do
keys.
that on purpose?
I did it on purpose because when I'm selling it, but they don't know I'm the guy. So I can really sell it like, you ain't never heard of Ben Tankard? Oh, you need to buy 2 or 3 of these cassettes. What, this Ben Tankard? This dude is hard. I probably would not have been as forceful in my sales approach had my picture been on the cassette. So
Wow.
anyway, that was my first cassette. My first release was independent, and it got into the hands of Maddie Moss Clark, the Clark sisters' mother.
Ooh.
She was over the
She
international
was
music
no
department.
joke.
Oh,
Mhm.
she was over the international Church of God in Christ Convention music department. And there's this big musical that she put on at midnight on Saturday night, the last night of the conference. You got 10, 15,000 people in this arena. At
Wow.
midnight, this concert starts, and it's everybody under the sun. Timothy Wright, Vanessa Bell Armstrong, you got the Clark sisters, you got Richard Smallwood. Anybody is on this show. And I begged and begged and begged, and Maddie Moss Clark gave me the opportunity
Wow.
to play one of my songs that night on that conference. And she had me come over to her right before I came up. She said, "Now, don't make me ashamed, son. My daughter's been bragging on you." The Clark sister said, "You need to put this young man named Ben Tankard. You need to put him on the program, Mama." And Twinkie and Dorinda, they just spoke for you. So don't you make me say, don't get out there and do no boogaloo. I'm like, what is a boogaloo? It's a boogaloo.
I know you
So I
tore it
got
up.
out, so I got out there and I did a rendition of one of the Hawkins songs called "What Is This?" from
Oh, I know
Walter
that
Hawkins.
song.
And girl, I rocked the house. I had everybody singing "Whatever It Is." Everybody was rocking. Got to have my little keyboard guitar thing on. I'm bouncing around the stage, and the Lord blessed that night. We had a great time. But there happened to be a white man in the audience that came over to Memphis from Nashville, and he was the president of a major record label in Nashville that all they did was contemporary Christian white
Nice.
gospel. And they wanted to add Black gospel. And so they had heard about Maddie Moss and this convention. So they came over to spy out the land and
Mhm.
to scout for talent. And they saw me. And they invited
Wow.
me to Nashville. And because I don't sing, they hired me to be a staff producer and the president of a new Black division. They signed me as an artist, and then they signed me as the president of the new Black division. And because I didn't sing, they knew there would be no competition with me and the other artists. I would actually embellish or assist or develop the artist as a musician or producer rather than a competitive singer,
Mhm.
making sure that the artist wasn't getting more marketing dollars than I was getting, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, long story short, they gave me the permission to go sign artists, and the first artist I discovered and signed was Yolanda Adams.
Wow.
And we did 40 songs together.
Wow.
The Battle is the Lord's, Just a Prayer Away, Through the Storm,
Ooh.
Let Us Worship Him. All those songs, that's me and Yolanda back in the early days.
Wow.
Good things come from dog catchers. Come on now, Kat. Come on.
This story is like, wow, it's just amazing. It's just, you can tell the Lord all through it. All right, so I want to say hi to all the people in YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. If you're hanging out with us, make sure you say hi in the comments so that we can let Bit Taker know who was out here hanging out with him tonight. Let's look at one of your projects. Tell me about Eden. We're going to play that.
Eden was that's that song that's really dear to my heart because the story behind it is I'm fresh out of the NBA with no contract, no music talent, and no lessons, but God has given me this gift, but nobody cares yet. The gospel folks say I'm too jazzy, and the jazz folks say I'm too gospel. So I get this job working as a dog catcher, but I still have a song in my heart. I'm making money catching dogs, but this is not my career path. I want to do music. So on my lunch break, I would go into the local music store that sold pianos and organs. And rather than taking a lunch break and eating food, I would take my lunch break and go in this music store and sit down and play on these people's pianos and organs. And I got my dog catching uniform on. And I'm just in here hanging out in this store. We don't have enough money to buy anything, but it don't cost anything to test drive, right? So I'm just hanging out, playing on the keyboards in this store on my lunch break with my dog catching uniform on. And a wealthy white lady walks in and tells the store owner, "Hey, I'll buy the piano that the dog catchers play."
Wow.
$100,000 piano.
So you brought business to the store.
So the store owner comes over and goes, "Can you keep on playing?" And this would happen every day, Kat. I'd go in on my lunch break. I'd hurry up and wolf down my bologna sandwich that I can fix at home, but that'd leave me 55 minutes to play. And I'd go in and I'd pick a keyboard, a piano, or organ, or whatever, and I'd start playing on it. Same thing would happen every day. Another customer would walk in and say, "Oh, yeah, I'll buy the organ that the dog catcher's on. Oh, I'll buy the synthesizer that the dog catcher's playing." So one day, the store owner comes over and says, "Ben, I love it when you come in on your lunch break. Man.
I'm sure he does.
Every time you play, somebody buys something." I don't really think they're buying the keyboard. I think they're buying your sound.
Yeah.
There's something, they're buying the dog catcher sound, Tank. Man, there's something on you. Then he asked me this, and I'll never forget it. He said, "Why are you catching dogs anyway?" I said, "Because nobody would hire me as a musician." He said, "Let's change that." He hired me as a keyboard demonstrator, and I quit catching dogs that day.
No, they were
I became a keyboard demonstrator. And so the song that I was playing, this is a long answer for a short question, but the song that I was playing, that when that lady came in and said, "Give me the piano that the dog catcher's playing," is Eden. And years later, I was able to record it. Of course, it went #1, and it's one of my staple songs. I don't care where I am, I play this song on every concert that I do because it's the song that changed my career path, where I transitioned from dog catcher into demon chaser. Come on, Dr. B.
Let's check it out. a taste. That was just a taste of it. That was good though. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go listen to the whole thing. I have Ben Tankard's website. It's at the bottom of the screen. You all make sure you go check that out. That's where you can find out what he's doing, where he's at, all kinds of his projects. Where else can they find your music? I know it's everywhere digitally. I know it is.
Yeah, wherever you find your favorite music, wherever you buy your favorite music, that's where you can find Ben Tankard. I have been doing this over 30 years now, even though I still feel 25. And I've had 30 recordings, and they're all out there in cyberspace. You can download from any platform, and you can actually go to eBay and purchase old cassettes, old CDs, and there's an LP floating around out there of a couple albums as well. So it's enough for all platforms.
Well, speaking of older CDs, when I was a radio announcer, gospel radio announcer in Texas, I reached out to you because I had started this gospel jazz segment. Bam!
Oh,
This is what you sent me. I found it. This is what you sent me.
I still look like that too, don't I?
Wait, y'all. Wait. Bam!
Oh man, come on, girl.
I got it. I sure got it. I have it. Man.
What's funny is when somebody comes up to me and says, and they're 50 or 60 years old, and they say, "Man, I grew up on your music." I'm like, come on. But I've been out here 3 decades. I've got 5 children. 8 grandchildren, and
8
just got my
Wow.
first great grand. Come on now, you ain't seen no great granddad look like this. Come on
So
now.
do they call you Papa? Are you Papa?
I'm Papa, and I wear it. Papa, I wear it well. I love Papa. My wife, she's such a cutie, ma'am. She don't allow them to call her grandma. Jewel is Mimi. You have to call her Mimi. And
We have to send a shout out to Jewel Tankard, your beautiful wife. I know she's at a conference right now, but I definitely want to send a shout out to her. Oh my goodness!
And then the great grandchild can't call my wife Mimi. She has to call her Cookie. So she has names like Cookie and Mimi. But for me, I'm just old Papa.
Wow. That is so wonderful. That is wonderful. Another generation. Do any of your children or your grandbabies, are they interested in playing the piano?
The great grandbaby.
The great grandbaby.
The great grandbaby, she's catching the bug. You can actually go on my
It's the generation. Here you go.
You can go on my Facebook page and actually see her playing piano with me on my Facebook page.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wonderful. Wonderful. What separates a good song from a timeless song?
Oh, that's good because a good song is, anything that makes you feel good, creates thought, encourages you. But a timeless song is one that will do it several generations strong. And I'm blessed. That song that you just heard, Eden, is 38 years old.
Really? And it's still a classic. I mean, it's still like beautiful. It's still classic. It's still major.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Has technology changed music production for the better or worse?
Both. The technology in terms of distribution is phenomenal because now you can record a song, upload it to YouTube, which is free to do, and that song can catch fire and be viral in a matter of minutes. The way technology is right now, you really got to live right because you can make a mistake and the world will know it in 5 minutes.
I'm so glad we didn't really have Facebook and stuff like that when I was coming up because we was doing some stuff.
Oh, girl, what you talking about? And
Yes.
so on the good
Thank you,
side,
Lord.
the grace of God. On the good side, the tools that are available evens the playing field to where you don't have to be discovered by some big producer to justify your calling. You don't have to wait around for Quincy Jones to discover you or somebody. You can just do it yourself,
Yeah.
post it on the platforms until somebody cares. Now, the negative part of the technology is sometimes we have so many options in terms of the tools that it interrupts our creative process. So you're so busy going through so many different timbres, so many different beats, so many different drum sounds, so many different samples, to where you really never get to the creative part because you're too bogged. It's almost like if you're in the grocery store all the time and you never get home and get to the kitchen, nobody ever gets a meal.
Yeah,
Because
they don't take you good cooking. Yeah.
you spend your whole time on the grocery store. There is a program that is a basic program that is on every Macintosh, on every iMac, MacBook, on every iMac computer, and it's called GarageBand. It is a basic recording program that is designed just to put your ideas down as a songwriter. And then there is Pro Tools and Logic and recording studios and all these expensive things that you can have to do the serious recording. But GarageBand is where you just do your sketch pad and your ideas. And so a few years ago, and of course, I got access to everything. I've had gold and platinum records recorded in studios in Nashville that cost thousands of dollars a day, and you got all this gear. And so I've got access to every and anything. But I was between recordings back in 2012, and I was making a transition in one of my locations, and I decided to do one of my records in GarageBand because I just didn't have time to get to the studio and set up all the 2 or 3 weeks it was going to take to get it wired in. So just for the heck of it, I said, I'm going to use GarageBand, this basic program that everybody has access to do this record. Girl, this record went gold and sold more than any of the records that I had ever done before, with all the equipment, all the engineers with the ponytail, the white guy with the ponytail that's mixing the record, the mastering, all that stuff in Nashville. I had access to the cartage, the studios, it was all me by myself with the GarageBand, and the job went number one.
Wow.
Do you know, I have not gone back to that equipment. I have stayed with GarageBand, and
I would too.
my last 6 albums from 2012 to now have been 100% GarageBand, and sold millions of copies and did more than all those other records put together that I did for 20 years before that. It had all that equipment. So it's not equipment. It's about whoever's using the equipment and how you use it.
How you use it.
And I'm able to be creative because I don't have to waste time with all the options, because I ain't got all those options. When I select the piano, it's just a piano. It ain't got 100 versions. I have to use the version that's in there.
Yes.
Give me drums. Give me bass.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
forced to be a better performer because I don't have all these options to hide behind, to distract me. That's kind of an inside producer's trick. I don't know if I should have gave that away on this platform, but there you have it.
All right, Ben. Well, I don't know if you checked out any other podcasts, but we're about to put you in the fire. Here we go. All right, we're getting ready to play a game, and it's called Shot Count. You ready?
Shot count. Oh,
Shot count. Now, this is the deal. I'm going to put some questions on the feed, and it's just for us to get to know you a little bit better. That's all. Nothing hard. And then I want you to answer the questions. So you ready?
Okay. All right. Put me in the hot seat.
Here we go. Do you prefer suit or sneakers?
Sneakers.
Sneakers. What song describes your current season?
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Favorite meal?
Fried chicken, but don't tell Julie.
The younger generation needs more of what?
Preparation.
Preparation. The older I get, the more I
Love people. People are the real estate.
song that always lifts my spirits.
Oh, Yeshua.
What is it?
Yeshua.
Most annoying habit.
Snoring, and don't tell Jill I told on her.
My superpower is
Encouragement.
me too. I never leave home without
My cell phone.
what is your purpose, Pastor Tankard?
To empower people through my music and music and words.
All right. How y'all think you did? Why you sweating? I'm sorry.
I'm sweating. I'm like, you got me nervous. Like, oh, what I'm gonna do? What's she gonna ask you?
I apologize. Yeah, that was fun. I wanted to talk about your reality TV show, The Tankard, Thicker Than Water. And when I saw Thicker Than Water, I thought about, the saying how they say blood is thicker than water. That's what I thought about when I saw it. But I wanted to talk about this a little bit. So tell us a little bit about this show. Is it about your family? Is it like a family type thing, or tell us what's going on?
Well, it started out as a reality show that was kind of like a blended family scenario, almost like the Brady Bunch.
Oh, okay.
Because my wife and I have a blended family. And so we did several seasons with Bravo, and those episodes are now streamable on Peacock. And then, because all the kids are grown and gone now, we have transitioned into an empty nest scenario.
That's a good
And we
thing.
have a new micro series that's available on Facebook and YouTube, and it's a vertical series. They're doing the series now vertical because everybody's looking at stuff in their hand on their cell phone more than television. So this new vertical series these episodes are 2 minutes long, and it's called Thicker Than Water, Empty Nest. Thicker Than
Water, Empty Nest.
Yeah, so just go to my YouTube page, which is Ben Tankard/Full Tank, and you can catch up on all of the episodes of the Tankards and the new Thicker Than Water, Empty Nest micro series.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I send a shout out. You have a couple of other musicians on here hanging out with you. You have gospel saxophonist Kevin Moore. He's out there in Oakland, California. I saw him on here. And Sabrina Taylor.
What's going on, Deb?
Yeah. And my girl Sabrina Taylor, she also has a major podcast where she interviews all kinds of phenomenal artists, and she does syndicated radio. She's on here too. I saw her for a little bit, so I definitely want to send a shout out to them. All right,
guys, love y'all. We have to connect.
All right. What is the most important lesson you've tried to pass on to your children?
Oh, that's a very, very, very good question. My children have seen my wife and I transition and wear many hats. And they hear me say this all the time. I'm only married to Jewel. What that means is I may be a producer today, but tomorrow I'll be a pilot. The next day I'll be a day trader. The next day I'll be a pastor. And my podcast is called Full Tank, the Full Tank Podcast, because I believe life and people will put a period at the end of your name, but God turns it into a comma. People may be done with you. You may even be done with you. You may think something is over, and people will sometimes identify you by your mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know this girl named Nancy who graduated in from Robinson High School in New York? Yeah, I remember Nancy. Nancy got pregnant, and she got pregnant in 10th grade. Period. So that person is remembered by their mistake, but God turns that period into a comma. Yes,
Are
that
you
is
gonna make me
Nancy.
run? Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's Nancy that got pregnant in 10th grade, but that's not a period. It's comma. Now graduate, comma. Now professor. Now co-pastor. Now influencer,
Mm-hmm.
mother. Reality TV producer. Who knows what's next? So I started out as just a basketball player that got cut. Period. But God said, comma, musician, comma, producer, comma, reality TV dad,
Yeah, that's
comma,
good. That's
pastor,
good.
comma. So if you just stay in the game, God has a comma coming in your life. And that's why I try to teach my kids, no matter what mistakes they make, your mistakes don't make you. You make mistakes, but your mistakes don't make
Yeah.
you. So you just
Learn
stay in
from them
the
and
game,
keep going. Mm-hmm.
keep going. And there's a scripture that talks about a righteous man and an unrighteous man fall, and the righteous man keeps falling, and the unrighteous man falleth and stays unto oblivion. And so what I realized from that is that the righteous man falls way more than the unrighteous man. How is that possible? Where the
Mm-hmm.
unrighteous man stays down there, the righteous man keep on getting up. So when you fall, keep getting
Get
up.
on up.
Keep
Mm-hmm.
fall again, keep getting up. So you're gonna end up falling way more than the unrighteous man because he decided to get his mail forwarded to his problem. He's gonna stay there
Mm-hmm.
forever. But a righteous man keep getting up. We're wired to get back up. If you were to go to the mall and you stumble in the parking lot and fail, your arms are wired to fall out in front of you to break the fall. You're wired to hurry up and get back up. Almost because you don't want nobody to see you. You're embarrassed. You're not wired to stay down there. So keep
Mm-hmm.
on going and don't let people define you by your mistakes or your victories. Because sometimes
Yes.
they keep you stuck in your last victory too, and that victory is expired as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's listen to another project. Holy Forever. I love this song. Oh my goodness. Tell us about this. Why did you play this song? Is this one of your favorite songs, or tell us about
This is
this?
what my wife and we begin the day with this song. I said I might as well
It's so
record it because
beautiful.
we play it every day.
All right, well, let's check this out. beautiful. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
When I get off this show, I'm just gonna put that on loop. Well, we're
No,
down to the last 10 minutes. I'm sorry, go ahead.
somebody, somebody asked if that was my wife singing. No, that was Ashley Kimbrough. She's been singing with my group for about 10 years now. She also is a praise leader in my church, and her husband is my music director, the guy that was on the keyboard, Ashton. So it's Ashley and Ashton. They both work as a
Nice.
with me. That was my wife with the flowery colored dress on. The lady that was
Mm-hmm.
taking that was Jewel.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest
Mm-hmm.
fan on stage taking pictures.
That's right. That's right. So we're down to the last 10 minutes. Can you believe that? The time goes too fast. It goes too
Wow.
fast. I know. I just have a couple more questions, and then I'm going to give a few minutes if you have some final words to maybe encourage the people with the current state of what we're dealing with in the world now. I mean, any encouraging words that you can give us, or however the Lord leads you, would be wonderful. So I want to make sure I leave time for that. Um, what impact do you hope your music continues to have on future generations?
I don't think um, I give it that much thought about my legacy because I don't look at it as mine. I've never had any lesson. It's God playing through me. So I plan to be here till 125 or until the rapture, whichever comes first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if there's life after that 125 years and somebody else can grab the baton and keep it going, I don't want people to live in the past talking about Ben Tankard. I want them to just continue to grow and let God use whoever the tool is at that time because I'm not the legacy. He's the legacy. So
He's a
I'm
legacy.
I'm playing David songs right now because David's already in heaven.
Yes, yes, yes. What advice would you give young people trying to balance talent, faith, family, and ambition?
Be yourself because everyone else is already taken. Be yourself. And if you can play more than one song, and you can play in more than one key, or you can sing in more than one key, you already possess the creativity to operate more than one business. So you want to know how to make $1 million in gospel music? Start with 2 million. And so my point is this: don't be a one-trick pony. Sometimes your gifting or your talent, sometimes your passion does not feed you. You may be passionate about something and very good at it, but it might not have received the memo that it's supposed to take care of itself and take care of you yet. If that is the case, then you get to borrow resources from your other businesses to support this music venture while it's getting its footing. What other businesses, Ben? The other
Yeah.
businesses that you need to be starting. You need to be concentrating on more than music. The reason my music does so well is because it doesn't have to.
Mm.
It didn't have to. I've got enough stuff going on other places to where I can put money into the music and promote it. I can even go do concerts for free. And that's what I do. I do concerts for churches, and I'm on a small church tour now where I want to
Oh,
get
let's
into
talk about
places.
that. Yeah. Let's put that
Yeah,
up
I
there.
want to. I go places where the big shots won't go, and I fly my plane to get there. How am I able to do that? Because
Mm-hmm.
I have other businesses that sponsor me, and I partner with other companies that will, hey man, here's some fuel to put in your plane. Go to this little small city in North Carolina that can't afford you and do a concert. And let them do what they can, but don't put any pressure on them because you got backing from other sponsors. So that's how we have to look at it. Because if you're waiting on people to buy tickets for concerts, you might be sitting at home for a long time because people are struggling.
Yeah, it's
But if you
kind of
say
challenging them down. Yeah.
if you say Ben's in town and it's free, They're coming, but you say Ben's in town and the ticket $75. It might just be Ben and Jewel.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
real. And so
Yeah.
don't be a one-trick pony. John 10:10 says the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but Jesus came that we may have life and life more abundantly. So start being life and start being abundant to other people where you are, and let God work on the killing, stealing, and destroying that's trying to attack you and your family. The battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. So take your encouragement, take your gift, take your talent, use it to bless somebody else, and then let God double back and take care of your enemies and take care of your bills.
Mm,
That's my
good.
story. I'm sticking with it. My name is Ben Tankard, and I approve this message.
Wow. I think we answered this already, but Brian Barzy from New York, he said, ask Ben Tankard, who was his musical influences?
Oh, I love Thomas Whitfield, Gerald Albright, Fred Hammond. Uh, let's see, Joe Sample, and then of course the late great George Duke,
Yes.
and of course Quincy Jones.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes. All right. So let's see who is coming up. I'm gonna let them know who's coming next week, and then I'm gonna hush and see if Ben has some final words for us. Next week we have Nick Stefanacci. He's going to be here in the place. So if you are not busy and want to hear some more great music, he's a saxophonist. Please come and hang out with us next week. All right. All right. Okay, get off. Get off of there. All right. Where are we at? There we go. Okay. Pastor Tankard, it has been a phenomenal. I've had a phenomenal time. I don't know about you, but I've had a phenomenal time. It has been an honor just to have you on this show. I don't take it lightly. I'm just really thankful to you, thankful to God for this opportunity. Best wishes on your future projects, on your concerts. I think that's a wonderful thing because sometimes people, they get way up there and they forget about, and I don't want to say the little people, but I mean, the small churches and stuff. I think that's admirable of you doing that. Best wishes on all of that. And when time permits, I would love for you to please come back. Please come back and hang out with us again. Did you all enjoy Pastor Tanker? Y'all put some hearts and likes in the comments. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So we got a few minutes left. I'm going to hush and let Pastor Tankard talk a little bit. You have any final words that you want to share with us? It could be anything.
Sure. If I was on an elevator and the elevator was crowded and I was on my way up and I had only 30 seconds to share what might be a life-changing word with the people that was on the elevator, my elevator pitch would be this. Don't begin your day with your cell phone. Don't begin your day with your cell phone. Why, Tank? Because when you begin your day with your cell phone, you begin the day at someone else's pace. I don't even think that we need to trust ourselves with our cell phone as our alarm clock, because you pick up the phone to cut the alarm off, you feel obligated to answer all those notifications that popped up over the evening. So before you even have time to say, Lord, thank you for waking me up. Lord, I praise you. Good morning, Father. You're already looking at somebody else's notification, somebody else's business, somebody else's platform. So my advice is to not begin your day with your cell phone. I believe that you should begin your day with prayer and praise. I wrote a book called The Full Tank Life. It's a bestseller, and I'm on the same book publisher as Joel Osteen. In fact, it was him and his team that hooked me up with the literary agent and the publisher that published the book. So wherever you see Joel Osteen books, you see my book, The Full Tank Life. I'm really appreciative of my partnership with Joel. He's been a good friend, dear friend for several years. Anyway, The Full Tank Life book was a bestseller because there's the link in there that talks about self-aligned by 759. I did a study on successful people, billionaires included, and I found out that many successful people get more done before 8 in the morning than the rest of the world gets done all day. And so I came up with this slogan called self-aligned by 759. And these are 4 things that you need to do before 7:59 in the morning. So first of all, don't begin your day with your cell phone. What are you going to do early in the morning? Well, you might have to get up earlier to accomplish all this by 7:59. But here are the steps. Write it down, or you can get the book. Pray and praise. When you get up, don't get on the phone. The first thing you're going to do is pray and praise. Then you're going to exercise and eat. You're going to exercise and eat. Then you're going to read and reflect. Find a scripture, find a word, and reflect. And then finally, you're going to get a pad and you're going to dream and direct, like you're directing the movie to your life. Okay, so here they are again. Pray and praise, exercise and eat, read and reflect, dream and direct. And you're going to do all that before 7:59 in the morning. If you find a way to do that, you'll be a millionaire by Christmas. And you'll be calling Ben and saying, thank you so much for the revelation you gave me back in June in 2026 on Friday Night Jam with Kat. That's my word for the evening. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Pastor Tankard. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we are out of here. Again, thank you so much, Pastor Tankard, for your time. We were thoroughly encouraged and inspired by you today. All right. Well, bye. We don't want to go. We want to keep you here. No, we got to go.
At Ben Tankard on all my social media. Come into a small church near you. Love you guys. Bye-bye now.